So, as I said, Erik worked at Big Panda, and as for my martial arts background, I've been doing martial arts, lots of different ones since I've been about the age of 7. And the more specific one to this Ignite is I've been training at Wu Wei Kung Fu since 2008. So, just a small disclaimer, I don't know if anybody you noticed, but I have this really fashionable limp. So I'm officially lame. In a Kung Fu practice about 2 months ago, I teared my calf muscle, which is a lot of fun. I actually wrote this presentation while on crutches. Had a really good pun, but that went away because I can almost walk again. So yeah, that's a small disclaimer. As for Kung Fu in Chinese has actually nothing to do with martial arts. It means being really good at something, or even best at something, through hard work and extreme exercise. And this is, of course, extremely similar to the learning curve in Vim and Emacs. So as you start, this could be like your first job as a help desk or sysadmin, or even your first martial art practice. It's extremely similar. Everything is hard and frustrating. You're seeing these other guys doing hard things and doing them seamlessly, and you keep getting errors, and everything is hard. You get bruises, and after each encounter you go home, you can barely walk, you're absolutely exhausted. And then after a while your body gets used to it. You get muscle memory. Your body actually remembers how to do things, and it does things better over time. So just a simple punch can be way simpler because you will do it in a more leaner, agile way. And you discover helpful tools that help you do things easier, like Unix pipes. And you're no longer the youngest junior on board, so you've seen a couple of these things before. It's not all the first times you encounter them. And then you get cocky, right? You've been doing this for a couple of months, and you're like, oh, I know Kung Fu, and I've done a Docker tutorial, oh my God, I know everything, right? And you get cocky, and as you get cocky, you get sloppy. And this is something that senior people in martial arts really like to identify and try to teach that cocky junior a lesson. But in the worst case scenario, you actually encounter something you thought you could do great, and you really don't, and you get whooped badly. But you get back up from that. You understand that this is not the end of the world, and you get better. You keep on training, and you move on from that. And as you gain experience, you start learning and how to use more tools at your disposal. This could be knives, Timax, nunchucks, or even being able to search an error in Google and finding the relevant result. And as you get on, you do like extreme things during your trainings, like push-ups with people on your back, or saying to your father-in-law, that's okay, I'll fix your windows, no problem. And as you go on, you get a senior, you get in this state of God mode again. You've built this system, right? You wrote everything, you've seen every error there is, and this silly junior comes along, right? And he has a fresh set of eyes and suggests another solution. And oh, hello there. And you're like, I'm going to dismiss this silly young man. He does not know anything, and you get your ass whooped again. As you go on, you gather achievements, right? You gather belts, you do like the extremely strange push-ups, and no, I do not do those push-ups. You even get an endorsement in LinkedIn for XML, which is awesome. And you then understand that, okay, I'm really enjoying this, I want to contribute back, right? So you get involved with community work, you start assisting your trainer, perhaps tutor or mentor a junior, you even invest in open source as well. And then finally, you get in a state of Zen, like a Zen master. You understand that you can never know everything, similar to Avishai's talk. You understand that you must always keep an open mind and learn and keep up with everything that comes up. You understand that the best way to learn is actually by learning and sharing knowledge to others. And you must never, ever lose passion for it. You do. That's extremely important. Now, as I said in the disclaimer, I'm not a Zen master, but luckily I was able to find a picture of a state of absolute Zen. So to summarize, here's a picture of absolute Zen. Avishai, I'm sorry. Thank you. Yeah, and there will be no live demos. I'm at the Big Panda booth. If you have any questions about me, Big Panda, or Kung Fu, whatever you want. And tomorrow I'm going to give a talk about how we do chat ops at Big Panda, so you're welcome to see that as well. Thank you.